Presenting the Knott Brothers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hurry home, Papa, now don't be slow. The radio's tuned to your favorite show. That high-flying boogie that's so well known. It's the Radio Ranger with music down home, doing the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. It's that Bloomington style. Well, I'll tell you all what they want to do, from New Orleans up to Kalamazoo. Every little girl that you want to meet, watch the Radio Ranger walking down the street, doing the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. That Bloomington style. St. Lou had a radio tune to WFIU. She boogied so hard and she boogied so sweet, they found her out walking in the middle of the street, doing the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. It's that Bloomington style. Going tweet, tweet, tweet. But now they found a much better show Thursday night on the radio. It's the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. It's that Bloomington style. Telephone, what you doing, honey? Are you all alone? Come on over about an hour or so, and we'll both do the boogie by the radio. We'll do the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. It's that Bloomington style. If you're out on the street, better look out, boys, at the sound of his feet. 10-gallon hat with the brim turned down, the Radio Ranger's about to do the town, doing the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. It's that Bloomington style. It's the radio boogie all over the dial, with a solid kick and a red-hot lick. It's that Bloomington style.
As the Radio Boogie, that song, well, we have to give credit to Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers for that song, but John Bealle, a local songwriter here in Bloomington, a friend of ours, he wrote some new lyrics for it, and it's the first time the Radio Ranger here has ever heard them, but we thought he deserved a song of his own. We're the Knott Brothers. I'm Ken, and that's my brother Will over there on the mandolin. We're real happy to be here tonight on Music Down Home. I want to thank the Radio Ranger for bringing us in.
And we ought to thank him also for inspiring that wonderful song. He's done a fine service for Bloomington for a long time, and needs a song of his own. So let's see.
How about just before you get started, Ken, if you'll tell them a little bit about the Knott family history.
Well, I'm Ken, and you're looking at Will there. I know we
right?
look a lot alike.
Well, see,
our voices
I'm
blend
cross-eyed.
real well. You know how all those family genes, they come through into your vocal cords. Well, the Knott family, yeah, we've been playing music for a long time, even though we have an unusual little history, because my brother Will here was born in Alabama and I was born in Indiana. But we managed to get together quite a bit and sing through the years, and we learned most of our old songs. We're going to be doing a good number of those tonight. We learned those from our Granny Knott, and we used to sing with our older brother. We used to be a trio when we started off. We had our brother Bealle on bass. Why Not, we called him for short. And he decided to leave and join a rock and roll band, so he's not going to be with us here tonight. But we're working on our younger sister now. She's got a fine voice. We want to get her into the act. That's Shirley. Shirley Knott will be joining us pretty soon. You asked about our family history. Well, we did come over to this country a long time ago, long before either Will or I were born. Our relatives, ancestors came over from France, I believe it was. They left because of political persecution. I think it was our great-grandfather Hugo Knott that came over here and settled in this part of the country, and the Knott family's been making music in the United States ever since then. I'm going to do you an old country song now, written by Porter Wagner, called Satisfied Mind. How many times have you heard someone say, if I had his money, I would do things my way? And how little they know, it's so hard to find one rich man in 10 with a satisfied mind. Once I was waiting in fortune and fame, everything I could dream of to get a start in life's game. And then suddenly it happened, I lost every dime. But I'm richer by far with a satisfied mind. And money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. And the world's richest person is a pauper at times, compared to the man with a satisfied mind. When my life is ended and my time has run out, my friends and my loved ones I will leave, there's no doubt. But there's one thing for certain, when it comes my time, I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind.
Satisfied mind. You know, Ken there told you a little bit about our family history, but there's another side of this story too. The idea of coming up with a name for ourselves as Fictional Brothers, and we should give Paul's wife Pat a little bit of credit for that. I think she was the one that came up with this name, and I think it was real fitting because it feels right for us to be fictional brothers and play music together. We get along real well, and we want to project a sort of brotherly type of feeling with our music. And I've noticed in other brother or sister or family type acts, it's the same kind of you get the same kind of feeling from that. That there's this intensity of being related, and we're trying to create that. So.
Well, you're gonna make me cry there, old Will.
Just
like this next song's gonna do. In fact, when we used to play this on stage with our brother Bealle, well, it just got him thinking about home so much and about the family that he have to stop every chorus and take out his handkerchief and wipe a tear from his eye, and so we got a little extra pause there in the chorus where Wyatt got a chance to dry his eyes out. You'll hear it, and if this song moves you the way it did him, if you're singing along at home, you'll be able to reach for a Kleenex when the pause comes.
This is called Remember Me.
The sweetest songs belong to lovers in the gloaming. The sweetest days were the days that used to be. The saddest words I ever heard were words of parting. When you said, "Sweetheart, remember me." Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. You told me once that you were mine, alone forever, and I was yours till the end of eternity. But all your vows are broken now, and we will never be the same, except in memory. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. When we're apart, dear, a sweeter smile and a love more bold and free. But in the end, fair weather friends will break your heart, dear. And when they do, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me, just to know you still remember me.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that song. Well, a lot of the music that Will and I learned, we heard by listening to the radio back in the 1940s when there were a lot of brother duets playing on the air, like the Delmore Brothers and the Monroe Brothers and the Bealle Brothers, otherwise known as the Blue Sky Boys. And then there was the Morris Brothers and the Callahan Brothers and the Bealle Brothers and the Bales Brothers and the Leuven Brothers. Did I leave any out? The Doobie Brothers? Or no, they came a little later, I believe.
The Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers, that's right.